Hi, my name is Amy Blanchette, and I am a candidate for Fall River School Committee. Proud graduate of public education, which includes Diamond Regional Vocational Technical High School and Bristol Community College. Also a current student at the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth. I am a parent of a child who is currently in the Fall River Public School system. Education is the single most important pillar of our community on a local and national level. I have been a tireless advocate for both public education and public higher education for many years. My son and I marched last year in Washington, D.C. with the Save Our Public Schools campaign, which is a campaign that works to ensure that our schools are ensuring equal educational opportunities for every child, working to reduce testing and increase learning, increasing funding, and keeping tabs on the local control over schools. A few months ago, I also spoke at a rally for public education that was hosted by the Massachusetts Education Justice Alliance and held in Boston Common. I spoke about the current state of public education and the effects that it has, not just on my child, but all children. No matter your child's race, religion, socioeconomic status, whether you're differently abled physically, mentally, or struggle with comprehension of subject matter, every child deserves to be treated as a top-notch priority. Parents deserve to have access and the knowledge needed to be a key component in their child's education. As a single parent, I know and understand that it can be a struggle, especially if you're working multiple jobs, going to school, and juggling more than one child's schedule. I feel the school committee needs to be reflective of the current population of the city. And while it is important to have a former teacher or administrator on the school committee, it's just as important to have a parent like me represented on the school committee. Community involvement is important to me, and I serve on several boards throughout the city. I am known for being a watchdog when it comes to financial budgets, policies, procedures, and hiring practices. On every board I serve on, every decision made, every vote taken is made with the notion that I am serving on this board and reflecting the decision based on every child and parent in the city of Fall River. Public higher education is just as important to me. I am the vice president of PHENOM, which is an acronym for Public Higher Education Network of Massachusetts. PHENOM works to advocate for increased funding for public higher ed, works to address access issues that affect a student in public higher education from receiving their degree, and to end the student debt crisis. I recently testified at the State House on the Finish Line Grant, which would provide 1 free year of public higher ed for every student who attends a state university or public college in Massachusetts. It's just as important to advocate for public higher education, and we need to work diligently to ensure that our children are ready to further their education from K through 12 to their journey through public higher ed. As you can see, I am extremely committed to public education at all levels, and it's time for us to make public education a #1 priority. I hope that I can earn your vote both in September and November. Thank you for your consideration and support.